About 3 hours into Jedi Survivor, you will get the opportunity to come face to face with a Rancor, and in fact it's probably the first legendary adversary that you will come up against. In this video I'll be showing you where you can find the Rancor, as well as the best way to take the creature out, which can be extremely difficult. You'll want to start at the meditation circle at Rambler's Reach Outpost, which is found just out front of the hub area on Kobo, where you will find Greaser's Cantina. From the meditation circle, turn right and head up the small ledge to talk to this prospector just here. She will go on to give you a rumor, which essentially are the side missions in Jedi Survivor. She says that there are some missing people who have gone into a mine nearby and haven't come back. Following this, you will see a rumor pop up on your minimap, and if we run past the meditation point and climb up this wall, we will find the mine that she is talking about right here. So head on inside and you're going to want to climb onto these pipes just here and head into the cave. You'll have to use the force to push through the wall, and then you just want to take a hard left and do the same onto this piece of metal just here. I'll also pop timestamps down below if you're just interested in the boss fight itself. Anyway, slice through this and then wall run across this gap. From here, head down this ramp and there is going to be 2 enemies that you're going to have to take out. And once you've dealt with them, you need to force push these rocks here, which will make a bridge for you to jump across to the other side. Then you're going to want to climb up this ramp and you'll want to take a right just here. If you turn left, it will lead you into another room with a force echo, but we are going right. So then slice through this and we are wanting to get over there where this little robot is dancing. Head down this cliffside and then you'll find a little gap in the wall that we need to squeeze through. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to try and kill this thing. The dude was literally emoting on me. Moving on, you're gonna wanna head up this path and then jump over this crack. And once again, we're gonna have to crawl through another tight corridor. Alright, so the Rancor is just up ahead. In fact, you can actually activate this zipline here, which will let you get back to the entrance. But now you're going to want to head down here where you will find these bones on the wall, and in the next room there will be a meditation point that you are likely going to respawn at countless times. And once you jump down here, you will find the Rancor Boss, and I hope you brought some betadine because a certain part of your body is about to get really sore. Alright, so if I haven't made it clear enough, the Rancor Boss is extremely tough, and a major reason is because he can literally kill you in a single shot. That's because one of his unblockable attacks is a charge attack, where he grabs you and then eats you, which instantly kills Cal. And even his normal attacks deal at least half of your health bar. So now let's break down his moveset. He has the unblockable charge attack I just mentioned, and you can tell he's going to do this because he sort of leans back with his claws ready, and then he starts to glow red and charges straight for you. You can't block or parry this, so the only way to avoid it is by rolling out of the way, and I found the best way to do this is by rolling in front and to the right of him on a 45-degree angle or so. You can roll directly to the left or the right, but I found that sometimes when I did this, he was still able to grab me. So if you roll just in front and on an angle, you should be all good. And from here, it will run past you and you can easily get a few hits off on the Rancor. Now, I want to make it super clear. Don't get greedy. This fight is all about patience and timing. So after you dodge his attack, hit him 2 to 3 times and then make sure you roll out of the way. And if you can, roll twice. If you try to hit him a bunch, he will just swipe at you and deal a ton of damage. So get your 2 hits and then get out the way. You want to try and keep him at a medium to long range distance so you can anticipate his next attack and avoid taking damage. His most basic attack is 2 swipes, and the best part about this is that you can parry them both, and doing so depletes his stun bar, allowing you to stagger him and land a few easy shots. Of course, you gotta make sure that you time your parries well, because simply blocking it can easily take out Cal's stamina, leaving you open for an incoming attack. And just like his unblockable attack, after parrying his swipes, land 2 to 3, maybe even 4 hits, and then dodge back and reset. Sometimes after after his 2 swipes, he will do 2 stomps, and these send a sort of shockwave around him. So by double jumping or dodging out of the way, you should be able to avoid these attacks. And although I only use the single bladed lightsaber, the twin blade stance is also super effective in getting in a few quick hits. In fact, in some ways it's probably easier to use. So if you're struggling with the normal stance, try giving the dual wield a crack. He also has a final unblockable attack, which is a ground slam. And this one also sends a shockwave towards you, and you can tell it's coming by the Rancor glowing red and raising its arms up in the air. This attack has a massive range, but it's extremely thin, so you can easily dodge or double jump to the left or right to avoid taking damage. Something else that will give you the best chance of defeating the Rancor is having the right skills. If you're tackling this boss early in the game, you likely won't have many skill points, but putting the ones you have into the survival tree is highly recommended. Luckily, Jedi Survivor has a respec system, so you can reallocate your points at any time, and the extra health and stim heals will come in clutch. In the fight, you'll also find a couple bones laying around. I never use them sadly, but if you lift them using force pull and throw them at the Rancor, it will get stuck in its mouth, allowing you to land some free hits. It's a cool little Easter egg ripped straight from the films, so feel free to give that one a crack as well. And look, it's inevitable that you are going to die, but luckily when you return to the battlefield, there will be this glowing beam where you died, and by running over this, it will refill your force and health meters. So I'd highly recommend saving this for when you need it and not going for it straight away. It might just be the thing that saves your life. And like I said before, the key to this fight is taking it slow and being patient. The easiest way to die is charging in and getting instantly killed. Trust me, I died 27 times before I defeated this boss, and I was playing on Jedi Master difficulty, so Lord knows how long it would have taken on Grandmaster. But the more and more you die, the more familiar you will become with the Rancor's attack patterns, and eventually you will get his health bar low enough to take him out. And in reward for defeating him, you will get a brand new perk called Shatter, which makes attacks more effective at breaking enemies' guard, which is actually pretty useful. So there you have it guys, I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, a like would be seriously appreciated. And just remember, don't get discouraged. It's quite a tough boss fight, but trust me, it's worth it when you finally kill it. I hope I see you guys in the next video, and as always, take care.